Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought it would be fun if we talked about my favorite purchases of 2024. It's not only just home decor stuff and also DIY stuff, but I'm throwing in some beauty stuff as well. It's just my all-around favorite products because I get asked about this a lot. I get asked for links. So I will leave everything linked down below in the video description if you're interested in any of the stuff. And I'm only showing you guys stuff that is still available. You can order it online or is probably still likely to be found in Home Goods or something like that. But before we jump into the home decor, I want to tell you guys about another one of my favorite things recently, and that is today's sponsor, Wild Grain. So Wild Grain is the first bake from frozen membership for sourdough breads, artisanal pastries, and fresh pasta. Each are made with clean ingredients, unbleached flour, non-GMO, and no artificial colors. My favorite thing about Wild Grain is the convenience. You can take it out of the freezer and everything will be ready in 25 minutes or less. It also supports the best small bakeries in the country, so it's supporting small business and responsible sourcing. And one membership equals 4 meals donated to the Greater Boston Food Bank. One cool thing about Wild Grain is you can build your own box. It's fully customizable and constantly adding new, seasonal, and limited time special items to try when you build your next box. My whole family is a big fan. My favorite is the sourdough bread, but of course my kids' favorites are the chocolate chip cookies. So if you guys want to check out Wild Grain, make sure that you click my link down in the description because you will get $30 off your first box and free croissants for life. So make sure that you guys go check them out. Okay, let's jump right into the home decor. The first thing is this pillow cover from Amazon. It was really inexpensive. I have used this, I feel like, in every season. I've used it with Christmas and fall, definitely, and it's just a really neutral pillow cover. It's also a dupe for more high-end covers at a tiny fraction of the price, and they have a bunch of different colors. That was just my favorite, but I might end up ordering some different ones. I love the pattern that it brings. My couches are really neutral, so one of my favorite purchases of 2024. Next is this Moody wall art print from Hobby Lobby. This is $24 but goes on sale for half off, so $12 for this big frame. I found myself using this all over, moving it around. It can be hard to find, but last time I checked it was in stock online. I've used this in my bathroom. I've used it on a console table, so I wanted some more to pick up. Last time I was shopping, I found 2 more prints, but they were not on sale. So here is a tip when you're shopping Hobby Lobby, is if you find something that you want and you don't want to wait to buy it because it might not be there the next time that you go, buy it and then bring it back in the next week when it goes on sale, and they will price match and give you a refund for what you previously paid. I asked the cashier this, she confirmed. So I bought 2 additional prints and I'm going to bring them back in next week and get half of my money back. Next, I have a couple of coffee table design books. The first I got pretty recently, and this one is Create at Home with Old and New. I love the texture on this book. Like, it's got this brown linen and it's really pretty. You can open it up and just leave it open on something. It's got really pretty pictures inside. I haven't read through all of it. Honestly, I just bought it because I like the way that it looked sitting like on a shelf or something. It just adds a pop of this darker color and it's really nice. This next book I have read and it is extremely helpful, and that's The Art of Home by Shay McGee. She is one of my favorite designers. She's the one who has the Studio McGee line at Target, but she designs homes, and oh my gosh, there are such beautiful pictures in here, but it's also really, really helpful. I reference this book a lot. She has like all of her favorite paint colors in different categories and pictures of those colors so you can see how they look in the home. She breaks it down room by room and gives tips. So really recommend this book. I think I'm going to pick up another one because it's also really stylish. It's like, it is thick, but it looks good sitting. I usually keep it on my coffee table, but I've wanted to use it other places, so probably grab another one of these, but this is definitely one of my favorite purchases. I don't know actually if I got this in 2024, but I've used this so much in 2024 that I am definitely counting it. Next is something that I usually always have sitting on top of that book on the coffee table, and that's this candle from Walmart. This is in the scent Soft Cashmere and Amber. And it smells so good. I've used it a lot, you can tell. I think this is around $12, but I love the color of it. I just think it's really nice, really neutral, smells really good. I like the wood top and just really recommend it. And once this one runs out, I will definitely be grabbing another one. Along the lines of candles, I also got this little candle snuffer here. It's really only good for when you're putting out taper candles, so I don't use it, but it looks really nice next to a candle on the coffee table, on the shelves, and it's really good quality. This is from the At Home store, and I think this was around $8. I will link it down below. All right, next is a really random find, but I liked it and I found myself using it all over, and that's this little decorative jack from Hobby Lobby. I think this was $6. I don't think this one ever goes on sale because it's like, it was labeled gift, but it's really high quality and it adds a lot of interest to a shelf or something. And so when I saw that they also had the bigger version for I think $7 or $8, I grabbed this one too. And so they're just really good shelf filler. I really like the darker color of this and the kind of character that it adds. So definitely recommend those because they look a lot higher end than the price point would suggest. All right, next is something that went pretty popular online, and that's this black vase from Walmart. This is the bigger version here. I have two of the smaller versions actually. I used this bigger version and I put all of my utensils in it, put it next to my stove, and then the smaller ones I use as planters. But I love the color of these, I love the texture that it gives, and I just think they're really organic looking. They look really high end and they're not expensive at all. Next, I can't hold it up and show you because it's too big, and that is my mirror above my console table. When I was building the console table, I knew that I wanted a mirror to go above it and I wanted an arched mirror. So I went on Amazon because they can be pretty expensive, and I found one. I really liked the thin black frame. I love the arch. They had so many different sizes that I could customize depending on how wide I wanted it, how tall I wanted it. I love this mirror and it was relatively inexpensive, so really good find. The next item is kind of random, but I love it. I've used it tons, and that is this chessboard from Amazon. Again, can't hold it up because it is super heavy because I'm pretty sure it's marble. I will leave the link down in the description so you can know exactly what it is, but I use this on the coffee table. I love the stone, I love the color, I love the character that it adds, and my kids are learning how to play chess, so I really like that too because we can do something that's not just decor sitting on the table, it's something that we can actually use too. The last home decor item I bought way back in the spring, and that is this outdoor camellia tree that I bought to go on the back porch. This thing has been sitting out in the sun and still looks like the day I purchased it. I bought some other flowers that I had put in some planters. I used a lot of faux flowers because it gets super hot and super dry here in Texas, and it's just impossible, for me at least, to keep anything alive. So I went faux, and this is the only one that has lasted through all of that. I'm pretty sure I got it off of Amazon. It's really good quality. Multiple people have asked me if it's real or not because it fools everyone. I really like this plant flower, so that I will link that as well. All right, moving on to DIY and tools. The first product, I repurchase these all the time, so I'm counting them. I didn't find them in 2024, but that's these safety glasses. They come in with their own little pouch, and these are really important if you're doing any kind of DIY, but I love these. I love the little animal print frame on them. I think that they're cute, but also they're still going to protect my eyes whenever I am doing projects because that's extremely important. Next is a product that I ordered off of Amazon, and that is a retractable hose. I've used it to fill up water in the pool all the time. If you guys have been following me for a while, you remember it was a fiasco when I was installing it. I accidentally hit a water line. That was just like a 1 in a million shot, but I still don't regret getting the product because it's been extremely useful when I am dragging the hose all the way to the pool to add water or anything else. If I am pressure washing somewhere, to have the retractable hose, it's really nice and inexpensive, and it's held up really well, so I will link that. Also, another retractable thing that I love, when I was doing my garage makeover, I got a retractable extension cord. I mounted it to the ceiling because I'm using tools in there all over. I changed it into my shop, so I needed to be able to plug my tools in. I do not have enough outlets. So I ordered that one off of Amazon as well, making sure that I got one that was rated high enough to be able to operate my larger tools like my table saw and miter saw. So just keep that in mind if you're wanting to add something like that to your space, but holding up so well, don't regret it. One of my favorite purchases for sure. Okay, the last category, I get a lot of questions about this too, are beauty products. A lot of you have been commenting on my complexion, my skincare. You've been asking about my routine with that. And the biggest thing that I did in 2024 that helped me out was to go see a dermatologist to figure out exactly what was going on with my skin as I'm in my mid-30s and was still having some acne and different problems. Anyway, it's cleared up, gotten a lot better. And the first thing that she recommended was a medication called spirolactone. Now, this is not medical advice. Do not take my word for it. I'm telling you what really helped me. And she said that that's the number one thing that she recommends when anyone around my age comes in with any kind of acne, skin problems. She recommends that. It cleared up my face like nothing ever has. So that's one of my favorite products of 2024. Also, she prescribed a retinol. It's tretinoin. I started using that for my face for anti-aging. That has made a big difference too. It causes your cells to turn over quicker. It can be a little irritating to the skin when you're getting used to it. So I know that those are products that you can't buy right off of the shelf, but I wanted to be like upfront with you guys that those are products that I am using that have made a difference in my skin. Another thing that has made a huge difference is this Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm. So I like makeup. Sometimes I have a hard time getting it off. I use a pretty gentle skin cleanser and it won't get all of my makeup off. This stuff, it is insane. It melts the makeup off of your face. It looks kind of crazy because it looks like the makeup is melting, but you just use it on dry skin before you cleanse. So I like to just take it to get all of my makeup off first and use a like makeup cloth and wipe all that off, and then I will go in with my cleanser. And I was shocked at how clean it was getting my skin. Speaking of makeup, the number one question I get asked about or commented on with that are my eyebrows. So full disclosure, my eyebrows are microbladed, but I still fill them in. If you are in the San Antonio area, send me a message, comment, whatever if you're interested, because the girl who did mine was awesome. I did a lot of research, so definitely recommend her. And if you're looking to do it, just let me know. I'll give you her info. But what I fill them in with just a little bit is this Morphe Micro Brow Pencil. I use the color Cold Brew. The pencil itself is tiny, so you're able to mimic little hair strokes and make it look more natural. I've been using this one for years. I repurchase it all the time. Definitely one of my favorites. Also, my favorite mascara, this is from L'Oreal, and this is the Lash Paradise in Blackest Black. I've never found another one that I like any better. It's thickening and lengthening, so until I find another one that's better, which I'm not really looking because this one works so great, like this is the one that I'm using. Also, let me know down in the comments, are you interested in this? I get a lot of questions on it, and I'm always trying new products and things, not just home decor stuff. So if you are interested in any of that, like great. If you're not, feel free to move forward. But for you ladies who are interested in the skin and hair and makeup and nails, like this is for you. This last little bit is going to be hair products, and my mom actually told me about this. This is by Color Wow, and it's called Style on Steroids. It's a texture and finishing spray. So I have pretty fine hair that always just wants to fall completely flat, and I take this and I spray it at the roots, and I kind of spray it after I blow dry before I curl all over. That's going to give it more texture so my curls will hold. This lasts better than any other one that I've tried, and you can use it on the first day, freshly washed hair. You kind of just part your hair, pull it up. That's what I do, and I'll spray it just on the roots, flip it over, work it in if you want. It's a little bit expensive, but definitely worth it. Another product that I recently found thanks to a girl that does my hair. So I have some grays kind of coming in. Again, I'm 36, so that's gonna happen naturally, but I'm not quite ready to start dyeing my roots completely to cover it up. And she recommended this L'Oreal Paris Magic Root Cover Up. So you just take it and spray it along your roots. They have all kind of different colors and it covers up the gray. When I really use it is when I pull my hair back because I have more gray right here and it covers it up. Also, I'm a big fan of dry shampoo. So sometimes that can leave a little bit of a gray cast on my hair. But when that happens, I use this root cover up just lightly on it and it brings it back to life. So where it doesn't look flat and gray. And the last product is this curling iron. This is the T3, I think this is called the Curl Trio or something. And I love it because it has interchangeable barrels. So I use this one. They have this really big one. And it just depends on the size of curl or wave that you want. It comes with these 3. I use the smallest one on a day-to-day basis, but sometimes if I just want to smooth my hair and not necessarily curl it, I'll use this big one. It is kind of expensive on Amazon. I think I got it on sale for a couple $100. But a couple of weeks ago, I was in TJ Maxx and I saw the same kit for $99. So if you are interested in it, I would check there first before I go on Amazon or Ulta or any of those websites. That's it for today's video. Let me know if you like this style of video. I'm thinking of doing this more kind of a monthly favorites or quarterly favorites or something, just products that I've been trying and that I love. Because I like to watch this on YouTube all the time. I watch other people do that and then I'm influenced and I go out and try it. So let me know if you like this style of video, if you wanted me to just keep it to home decor and DIY, if you're interested in the other stuff too. I'm just curious. I would love some feedback from you guys. So thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye.